Hello and welcome to Pinto in Portugal. As you can see, I'm actually starting to look like a person again, right? I have makeup on. I'm actually not covered in something bizarre. The house is coming together. We'll see. We'll get there. I haven't really done a set yet, but we'll see. I haven't been able to hang anything. Right now, I'm just ecstatic that I can actually look like a human being. All right, so here's the update. One, everything is wonderful. I love it here. The only real hardship is just trying to learn Portuguese, and every day I learn a little more. I understand a little more, it becomes a little easier. Customs are all worked out. I still have to ship 5 more boxes here, but I will not be doing it through my baggage. As we learned last time, don't ever use that company for any reason. I did a chargeback. I'm not paying those fools for that. They didn't do anything for me. I paid them for the one shipment that actually arrived that was not problematic. The other two, one never got picked up, but they charged me $1,000. The other one, I'm still missing things. So no. They don't get any money from me. Today we're going to talk about when you turn in an apartment, specifically in Berkeley. In Berkeley, which is Alameda County for Bay Area residents, you get a lot of really cool protections. One, your landlord owes you interest for each year on your deposit and the rents that's paid, right? So I had this apartment for 3 years. I loved this apartment. It was 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. I loved it. Had I not moved to Portugal, I would have never left, right? It cost me $28.50. And for the Bay, that's a steal. I was an excellent tenant. This guy never, ever waited for rent. Nothing. My oven stopped working and I just quit dealing with him because he'd always send the same guy. He would refuse to replace the oven. And fuck it, I didn't care. At that point, I got an electric oven or a little toaster oven, whatever. So when I leave, right, I actually cleaned the apartment and I patched all the holes from all the art I put in. And I have a witness for this. So the day I fly to Portugal and my best friend is there with me, this fucker comes in, first of all, 15 minutes late when he knows I have an international flight with a cat. He walks in like ready to fight. You know, like when someone comes in and you're like, oh shit, like you've been waiting for this. So first I thought, he was just a little, and he's like, what is this? Why does it look like this? Why isn't it clean? And at that point, we're in a closed space. My friend is no longer there. His name is Adham Nassar. I'm going to spell that. A is in apple, D is in dog, H is in hat, Harry, A is in apple, M is in man. Nassar, N is in Nancy, A is in apple, S is in Sam, S is in Sam, A is in apple, R is in red. Adham Nassar. He owns 1610 62nd Street in Berkeley and 1612 62nd Street in Berkeley. He also uses a very specific property management company. Now, Nathan Woolman from East Bay Leasing is who Mr. Nassar uses. And sorry, that's construction, but I don't care right now. So they will charge you, they charged me $50. I think they're now charging $65 to just run your rental application. They wanted a $650. They are now wanting almost $5,000 for that apartment. Exact same apartment. So one, he charged me $200 to clean it and he charged me over $1,000 to repaint it. And he was pissed that I put the things in the hole, right? So when I sent him an email to him and Mr. fucking whatever Nathan, that piece of shit is, I let them know that I was placing them on notice for his legal obligation because he owed me an secured accounting. So this fool takes half of it. He wanted to take all of it. Because one, he knew I was moving to Portugal, and two, he thought I was a stupid bitch. I'm not a stupid bitch. I was in law school, and I flat out fucking told him I would fly back to take him to small claims, to charge him with assault, because at that point, when he started yelling at me in an enclosed space, I left. Because at that point, when someone's getting angry with you, and you're not sure if they're gonna hit you, and they keep getting angry, that's assault. That's called assault. That is assault. Now, that motherfucker assaults me. I walk down the stairs. My friend is there, mind you. I have a witness for all of this. He comes out on the patio to continue to yell at me. I thought he was going to throw something at that point, right? And he's like, Basically, he wanted to coerce me to just saying, just take my deposit, because my friend is a landlord, right? And she's like, I never understand why people do this. She's like, your house was perfectly clean. I've been a landlord. She's like, you patched all the walls. She's like, he came in pissed off. He wanted to keep your deposit. She's like, flat out. That's just what was happening. So I sent him an email. I let him know that, one, I'm not fucking stupid. Two, I will absolutely not let it go. I also filed a police report because that is assault. And so all of you renting out in Berkeley, California, Adham Nassar, horrible landlord, and the lovely people at East Bay Leasing, and that would be Nathan Woolman, who is a licensed real estate person who is dealing with a criminal who is keeping deposits, threatening his female tenants who have never done anything but be good tenants. I could have left that thing 50. I was leaving for Portugal. No, I decided to actually be a really good tenant. And this is what this motherfucker does, right? This is what he decides to do. So I'm not going to fight him. Had I been there, he would have never fucking done this. Had I stayed in the Bay Area, this would have never been an issue. That motherfucker wouldn't have even tried. But no, one, guess what? Nobody has fucking money anymore. Nobody can pay those prices. Nobody in America has the same fucking kind of money I did, because at that time, guess what? I was doing rather well, still doing rather well. So me paying that fucking rent wasn't really a big deal. Now he wants almost $2,000 more, and he's a total piece of shit. So one, I sincerely hope that if you are going to look at 1612 62nd Street, apartment number 4 in the back, why did he raise it that much rent for that little time? He put nothing new in. There is no new appliance. Everything's exactly the same. And when you leave, he's going to attempt to assault you and coerce you into keeping your deposit. Alameda County renters, understand you have big fucking rights in California. Big rights. And because of that, you can actually involve him in litigation for quite some time. And he would have to pay your costs because you did nothing wrong. Honestly, he owes me all the costs from the painting. All of it. Because you're supposed to paint in between tenants and not charge them for that. The $200 for cleaning, fine, fuck it. You want to be that motherfucker about it, even though I paid someone to clean it professionally? Fine. But at this point, this is all I can do. I'm going to use my platform here from Portugal and Espino. And actually, this one's going to go on WWJPS, and it's going to go on Pinto in Portugal, because this motherfucker fucked with the wrong bitch. You shouldn't have fucking treated me that way, you disgusting piece of shit. So, in keeping with that, I hope that everyone decides to not pay those rental fees anymore, because if you stop paying them, they can't rent it. What is happening in the United States is disgusting. And quite frankly, I'm paying under $1,000 for a 2-bedroom with 4 balconies. My cost of living is ridiculous, on top of the fact that it is beautiful here. I love every moment of it, and I feel incredibly grateful to have this life. But at the same time, if you think for one fucking second I'm gonna allow someone to fuck me up the ass with no lube, you are out of your fucking mind. So, Mr. Nassar, in response to your bullshit fucking email and stealing my money after you assaulted me in California, may you give just as good as you fucking get, and may your next tenant remind you that you should not have treated Vanessa Pinto this way. All right, folks. Beyond that, it's lovely here. Be terrible to your landlords and make sure they always get you back, that they always pay you back, because in California, you have a lot more rights than you think.